Mesopotamia, what we call today the Middle East, was one of the cradles of civilization and home to some of the world's earliest and most powerful empires. In the heart of Mesopotamia was the city of Babylon, the capital city for many of these early empires in what is today the country of Iraq. Around 600 BC, Babylon was ruled by its most famous king, Nebuchadnezzar. At that time, Babylon was allied with the Medes, an adjacent kingdom located in the area of modern-day Iran. Together, the Babylonian and Median kingdoms were two of the four major powers in the world at that time. Soon after the death of Nebuchadnezzar, a man who would come to be called Cyrus the Great succeeded his father to the throne as king of Persia, which was part of the Median Empire that was ruled by Cyrus's father-in-law. Cyrus was a brilliant military commander, and he soon conquered the nearby kingdom of Lydia. Threatened by his growing power, Cyrus's father-in-law launched an attack against him, but his father-in-law's troops mutinied, thereby allowing Cyrus to take control of the whole kingdom. This formed a new Medo-Persian Empire, also known as the Achaemenid Empire. Within 20 years, Cyrus defeated the Babylonians, as well as most of the other people in the Middle East. The Achaemenid Empire remained in control of the Middle East for 200 years when it was rapidly conquered by a young Greek commander, Alexander the Great. However, Alexander died from a sudden illness in 323 BC. He had conquered most of the known world, even though he was only 32 years old. As Alexander was dying, he chose to divide up the kingdom among his generals, so what had been one empire was suddenly split among about 20 different rulers to form a conglomerate of kingdoms called Hellenistic Greece. Of course, what happened is that all of his generals started fighting with one another to grab as much power and land as possible, and Hellenistic Greece was slowly consolidated, while at the same time, all of the infighting allowed new kingdoms to begin to arise around it, including the new Roman kingdom. As the Romans grew in power, they eventually conquered most of the Middle East and Mediterranean world. By 0 AD, they had established the new Roman Empire that laid many of the foundations that still influence Western society today.